Hello BlueBrixx fans, it's me, Ross, and today I have brought something along that might not be quite, well, accessible or self-explanatory when you see it first. As you see here, we have the BlueBrixx logo, which is our train make, so of course you know this video has something to do with trains. You probably also know that because it says it in the title. Anyway, so this is, and I love the name, the Train Training Center, because this is where people train to be train drivers. Now, the train thing will continue through the video, so if you're annoyed by that, write it in the comments, but I'm sorry, I can't read the comments before you've written them, so the train jokes will carry on. This is a fantastic building. Let's look at it from the outside first, before we go inside. As you can see here, lots of foliage on the outside, a special bin here as well. And then as we turn around, we get to more things here. There's another movable part here, which we'll get to later. And then here as well, there's a little hint. There are some train tracks sticking out, so we can see what they'll be for in a minute. But now we shall walk through as if we were going to start training people to drive trains. Right, let's lift this off here. Now what I like about this, it's just a simple removable piece. But people thought to include 6 little lights in here on the top that you wouldn't see anyway. So it's a lovely little detail that I do enjoy that they have included here. Now, let's carry on. This is a detachable part, so you can pull this off, which I shall now do. So I can flip it up to the detail camera. Right, as you can see here, we have the reception with a PC. And a coffee mug, typing place, and a swivel chair, because that's what every good reception needs. On the other side, we have a few plants on a radiator or on a shelf, which is also nice. In case you're wondering what these things are for, they're the handrails to go up here, up into the proper thing that I shall show you in just a minute. But let's get back to here, because we're nearly done. Here you have a toilet, and out here is the sink to wash your hands after you've been to the toilet with an openable door. Now, as you can see, lots of people have put lots of thought into just simply the entrance hall, so guess what? This set just gets better the more you go through it. Right, let's remove that, stick the top on, and then we'll get to the big building here. Right, let's open it up. Like so. Take this off. Also, like I said, lights are included. And then you can also take this off, but we shall get to that in just a minute. This is a fully modular building, so you can take this off if you are able to do so. Now, before we spoil what's in here, I shall show you what's in here. Now, this is the top floor, which comes equipped with 5 desks for people to start learning how to be train drivers. Now, this comes with some great little extra features. First of all, you have a train model here, which is very pretty. And there's also another train model in this bookshelf here, which also includes some books, which I also find fantastic. Now, this thing here is a beamer, as you can see. To beam some lectures onto the wall, which is what I shall show you just now. So let's stick that one back in there. And here, as you can see, there's a full whiteboard or a full presentation screen with what to do as a train driver. It is, by the way, of course, in German, but any good translator will be able to translate what it says. It is about being late, which is something that anybody who's ridden a train in Germany will know a lot about. It's the reason why I turn up late to work sometimes. Thank you to the German train system, but hey, at least the people are learning about it here, I guess, so that's the fun. In the corner, there's an overhead projector, which I also find very amusing because they are still used in some German schools, and my God, it is an outdated technology, but we'll get there one day, I think. Anyway, so this is the top floor, here with a logo, and I shall move that to the side and then come to the absolute wondrous masterpiece that is the bottom floor. Right. Now, this is such a cool thing. So, here's the entrance where you come in from the entrance hall. Like I said again, if you place it together like this, you have some connector bricks in there to connect it in. And then up here, I shall tip it up for you to see, you have the staircases leading up there. Now, in here, of course, the plants do fall off if you manhandle this thing too much. Now, of course, in here, you're probably all wondering what this thing is. Now, that's a very good question, because it is a train simulator. Now, the train simulator can be operated by moving this here. Now, I'll be honest, if a train is moving like that, or back and forth and sideways, something bad has happened, because trains usually stay on track and just go straight forward and back, and not wildly like this. However, of course, the train drivers have to be trained for every possible scenario, which means that they are obviously in this very space shuttle-like simulator, which I find very, very cool. Now, here as well, I do like the warning things down here. I do like the warning yellow and black warning signs, because you find them everywhere. And I do like the train tracks that are hidden beneath a glass wall, done by glass panels and transparent bricks. It is a really, really cool set. And not only that, because if I flip it up this way for you, you have some train signals here, which are also done in exactly the way that train signals look like. So this is a very cool model of something that is actually there. I don't know if training centres actually look like this, but if they do, even if they don't, they should look like this, because this is inviting. Even to somebody who's not interested in driving trains, this would get you going. I mean, it's a train simulator. How cool is that? This is just fantastic. I am very impressed with it all. I find it really cool. And then here, of course, this can be moved as well. As you see, this moves the train back and forward. That's what that's for. So it's just an invigorating, fantastic set. And of course here, I shall show the detail camera again. As you can see, it is a very sturdy set. You have some more computer monitors there to monitor the progress of the students. So lots of things to discover in this training centre. Now, I know that this might be a very special or peculiar set to show in the international channel, because this is very clearly a German train. There's no doubt about that. This is a German train like they're known, like they look like. Why am I showing you this? Now, I know I could just show you things that are fully international, because we have by far enough things that are just purely for international audiences and for anybody. And this is very Germany specific, but we are based in Germany. And the reason I want to show you is because BlueBrixx has great ideas. I mean, think of this. Come up with an idea of a train simulator, then build a tiny model of said train in the simulator, and then, not only that, add an entire next story to it with, well, as you can see, loads of like classic learning stations and a lecture hall, more or less. Add that, then add to it, make it fully modular so that it can be taken off, and then regard the whole thing as one space where the stairs lead up into the lecture hall and you enter from in there. It is truly spectacular, because this isn't based on a real thing. None of our designers actually went to train school, as far as I know. I shall probably have to ask that one. But thinking of this, just having the creative idea to come up with this, I find is fantastic. It's a great way to show what you can do with bricks. Because this, when I first saw this, I'm impressed. Come on, an amazing way of doing this as a simulator. It's wild. There are lots of wild ideas here, and that's why I just couldn't resist showing you, because I think it's really cool. Now, even if you don't buy it because you're like, not a German train fanatic, check out the other stuff we have, because this is just one of the creative, cool ideas that our designers come up with. So it's more or less a symbol for what we can come up with and anything you can think of. But of course, it's great to have fun with, great to play around if you're interested and stuff like that. All right, I shall close this up again, make it ready for the next generation of train learnees. I think this goes on like this. Make it ready for the next generation of people to learn about trains. And then, this is quite cleverly done because it fits in perfectly like that. You just have to quickly move it under like that. And then it's ready to be used as a train simulator. Next, with this on here as well, and the roofs and the tiles and everything. So here we are, back to where we started, and this is the Train Training Centre with a fantastic name, a great design idea, and we have so many more of those. So don't forget, you can never have enough bricks, you can never train enough train drivers. There will be more, hopefully there will also be more train drivers. I'll see you next time. Have fun building, goodbye.